Relax your body, relax your shoulders. Now, just keep going. What's happening, it's working very, very deep here, and it's also stretching between your shoulder blades. It's also stretching your chest muscles, which loosens that up. And this is one of the exercises that at the same time of giving you incredibly tight underarms, gives you wonderful...
Detective Furman, if he had gone back to the Rockingham house and stayed there, and he said yes. When did he go to Rosa Lopez's house? And
That's all right. Maybe later.
Colorado Springs this weekend, and as News 13's Ron Zwerin reports, it takes more...
long distance.
Actually, it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Mike did everything for me.
It's a great gift for your mom. How many people? I mean, everybody. I don't know what...
Pressure is once again moving into Colorado.
Not allowed!
На этой обширной территории ожидается небольшая облачность без осадков. Кратковременный снег возможен лишь на Нижней Волге. Температура -3,8 на среднем...
Artists burst onto the charts with the stomping fingertip.
Mike, you want to see President?
7 fast-paced hours featuring lots of first-quality styles at extra savings due to limited colors, sizes, and quantities. And when you use your...
Federal penitentiary in Terre Haute, Indiana. Congress renewed the federal death penalty in 1988 to crack down on drug lords involved in murder and conspiracy. Chandler is one of 6 people convicted and sentenced to death under that law.
I mean, I know that in the contract...
Sentir muy sola, pero estando aquí mi mamá y ustedes, tendré con quién departir.
It's going to pay for itself. It's going to be a lot of fun for you to do.
Y a mí usted no sabe cómo es conmigo. Altanera, grosera.
And also how to teach your young ones about money. I don't know if you realize this, but a lot of teens go off to college.
Difference. Nothing protects more comfortably than Playtex Gentle Glide tampons.
I couldn't even feel it.
Playtex adjusts to comfort fit your body. Even the thinnest pads can't do that. Playtex Gentle Glide tampons.
So comfortable, you can't even feel them. Every month, I get cramps, headaches. I feel like a blimp. I need Midol. Tylenol's not enough for my period. Midol's just as strong on pain, and it's got something for bloating and fatigue too. Midol, because your period's more than a pain.
All these hand and body lotions reveal fresh, younger-looking skin. But that younger skin is so delicate, it's easily damaged by everyday light. Until now. Introducing New Carey Skin Renewal. Only Carey has an advanced combination of hydroxytherapy and SPF 15 to help protect the delicate skin Carey reveals. With New Carey Skin Renewal, you get fresh, younger-looking skin that's protected. New Carey Skin Renewal renews and protects the skin you're in.
Motif in this house is, you know, hide the TV. This is where the TV is hidden here, in an old oven. So this is our screening room, and we have various posters of different movies that James and I have been in. This is very much a working cinema. Of course, the kids get to come in here from time to time, too. These are fish. As you can see, they're pretty hungry. Oh, don't get too greedy, guys. We tried to get the same kind of colorings, 2 of every kind. This is my art studio, so where I paint, and I also kind of run my office out of here. And this is also where the kids get to hang out and paint with me. It's usually a big mess.
It's a house that... Yes, sitcom The Nanny. She played Fran Drescher's eccentric mother, Sylvia Fine. Taylor, along with husband, actor...
They have things that they do that they have a passion for. I definitely want somebody who has values, you know, that really has beliefs, and that's very important.
Own tiled treasure. Now, I know some people think tile is hard to work with, but our next guest is going to change your mind. She's home repair specialist, writer, and independent producer Jenny Munn, and she's the co-author of this outrageous but very instructive book called The Modern Woman's Guide to Home Repair, as opposed to the old-fashioned Woman's Guide to Home Repair.
Thank you for having me.
Well, this is a little plain table that we've already taken the legs off of, and we're going to turn it into this, which
up a little. The front is moving through. We do have that chance for scattered showers, and of course, that possibility of cooler temperatures too. Only about 59 right now in Salt Lake City. Yesterday and the day before at this time, I believe you were already into the 80s, so big switch for you. Need the jacket probably after getting used to all of that heat. Obviously, the temperatures are a little bit cooler in Boise and Medford and even back into Spokane at 50 degrees. How about the rest of the country? Well, obviously we're going to be watching that trough in place here with the scattered showers moving through. In the east, high pressure is in control. That's pumping in the moisture across Florida into Texas and Oklahoma. And that's really going to be a huge trouble spot for us in the form of some heavy rain, flash flooding potential. We're also watching that tropical entity. It's no longer a depression, but it does have a lot of tropical moisture. So that's pumping into the picture too. So a lot of things going on to provide us with the heavy rain potential here in parts of East Texas. Not so much in the way of severe weather. That's not our big concern. Our big problem is going to be with the heavy rain, the ponding on the roadways. A lot of folks are going to be traveling. It's Friday. You're trying to get somewhere for the weekend. Be extra careful out there. Here we go with our front. It's meandering on back into upstate New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and maybe even Boston, Providence, and Hartford. That's going to be our concern for the rush hour commute. So be extra careful out there on those roadways as you're trying to get home. We want to get you there safely. New York City should be okay. Certainly Philly.
You were watching today when we were presenting it, so anybody
Honey, it
who
was
hasn't
so good to
bought one
talk
yet,
to you.
Thank you. Good to meet you and have more fun with
Tools. I mean, if you're doing a lot of tile, have the store cut it. They'll do that for you. It's not a problem, and they'll make beautiful cuts.
But if you're sort of working them intricately, how do you cut one?
Well, you take, let's take one of these so you can see a little bit.
I'm
And you put it down.
This pattern I've got going over here.
Goldberg's home is a good example. His home gives new meaning to the phrase shabby chic.
I gotta tell
No, I said we're gonna kill. It's our act.
Well, if it's our act, then how come all I do is ask questions while you get all the jokes?
And the fact that it's small, but it is so powerful. It gives me a great deep massage. I love it.
Yeah, I've been using it for a while now, and
Megan, you're up.
Expect those temperatures to rise a whole lot over the next several days. We have moisture moving in from the Pacific. Still pretty mild air here, though, in Texas, where we're expecting temperatures around 70 degrees in Dallas. And with that temperature contrast between that Arctic air to the north and the cold and the warmer air to the south, an area of low pressure will be forming along that Arctic front.